Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abel and we are back with Football Manager 2020 and Music in Motion with Nashville SC, and we've got a home game against Sporting Kansas City today. Last time we lost on camera, bit disappointing one, but hopefully we can get something better than that today. We're doing well. We're in third place. We're overperforming. We're overachieving, definitely. But yeah, happy with how things are going. And into April, end of April, Sporting Kansas City today. Yeah, last episode we lost 1-0 at home to Vancouver Whitecaps. Created a few chances in this one, couldn't finish them. They got one lucky chance and scored from it. So a bit disappointing, a bit painful, but we'll kick on. We then followed them to Vancouver to BC Place for the away game, the reverse fixture. It was a goalless draw. We didn't create too much. They had one chance from the left back. So yeah, pretty dull match this one. Not a lot happened. There were very few highlights. So not much else I can talk about from this one. And we faced Sporting Kansas City away from home at Children's Mercy Park and won 1-0. So good signs heading into the home game today. And I like their kit as well, like that sort of dull blue, almost grey. It's quite nice. Quite like it. The first half of this game was a busy one for the officials. There were 3 VAR decisions in the first half. The first of which was to check a penalty for Sporting Kansas. It was a soft penalty and it wasn't actually given. I think that's the first time on Football Manager 2020 that a VAR decision has resulted in a penalty not being given. I don't think I've actually had that yet. I think all of them, apart from maybe that one, it's given the penalty. That's the first time the penalty for me hasn't been given. And then we had the ball in the net twice as well. Patrick Mullins could have had 2 goals, but they were both ruled out offside. So could have been some goals for Patrick Mullins. He could have ended his goal drop, but didn't. Yeah, just a busy first half. But we did get the 1 goal, and it was Ben Marshall on 29 minutes. Then we thrashed Houston Dynamo 4-0, and Patrick Mullins finally ended his goal drought with a brace in the first half. He gets 2 goals here, so that's good. Good performance from him. Hopefully he can kick on and get a few more now that his confidence is hopefully up. But yeah, 2-0 before half time with 2 Mullins goals. We got a third less than a minute into the second half, and it was Juan Pablo Torres with his 3rd goal of the season. And not long after that, it was 4, and it was David Beckham scoring on 52 minutes. Great performance here. We barely allowed Houston in. They had 1 late chance and just 1 shot on target all game. So very one-sided game here. Fantastic performance. Best of the season so far. And then our final game off camera was a draw away against Toronto FC. Pretty close game. I think a draw was a fair result. We won a penalty quite early on. We didn't quite have the right taker set up. Hani Mukhtar was our penalty taker. He's on the bench because he hasn't offered anything so far this season. He scored 1 goal, so he's not had a great start. Patrick Mullins should have been second choice, but for some reason it was given to Greg Garza, our left back, and it wasn't a great penalty. He put it wide. It wasn't saved. He put it wide, so really bad. And then the 2 goals came within the space of about 3 minutes of each other. We scored first, David Beckham on 61 minutes, and a couple of minutes later it was Toronto equalising. Josie Altidore, remember him? He scored to make it 1-1. So some recognisable players here. Like I said, Altidore. They've also got Michael Bradley. And Pozzuelo was a player that we looked at as well. He had a brief spell with Swansea City in the Premier League a few years ago. But he was someone that we were looking at as a player to get him during, I don't know if it was a draft or what it was, but he was a player that we were definitely looking at. I think maybe because he played for Toronto, but yeah, we didn't do that in the end. And it is a 1-1 draw there, so that's not too bad. Also, I think I recognise Chris Mavinga. I think he was a Liverpool youngster. He was, yeah. Chris Mavinga was a reserve player for Liverpool. Never broken into the first team, but he plays for them as well. So we were unbeaten off camera in those 4 games since that defeat to Vancouver. 2 draws, 2 wins, not too bad. And we've got Sporting Kansas City today. We're in 3rd place, 25 points from 15 games. Really, really good. We're 6 behind San Jose Earthquakes. I don't know how we're in 3rd. Like, this is definitely overachieving what's happening here. No injury concerns. We have a clear bill of health. We are firm favourites for the game. Sporting are now bottom. Vancouver have jumped to 10th, probably after beating us last time. Kansas City are now bottom, so hopefully we can win this one. I don't want to be losing to the bottom side 2 videos in a row. That would really be something. Mukhtar is not starting because, I say, he's been dreadful. He's meant to be our designated player, and 3.5 stars. He doesn't look like it. I don't know what it is. It's central attacking midfielders. I've always had a problem with them in the game for years. Then I've never managed to get the best out of them. Attacking midfielder, I don't think I've ever had success with it. So maybe we should start playing him as an advanced playmaker. We'll have to wait and see. As if he comes on. He might not even feature. We'll see. But this is the starting 11 we're going to go with. Him and a McCarthy, a little bit jaded. We've got New England in a few days. We're going to rotate a little bit. We're going to swap McCarthy for Godoy. I'm also going to bring in Bakary Sagna for Beckeles. Make that change as well. Okay, I've put the line of engagement back to normal because we were playing a little bit lower, and the defensive width, we were playing a little bit too narrow for my liking, so we've moved that to standard. If you can hear a fan, I'm sorry, I've got to have it on. It's been 30 degrees today. It's sweltering. Alright, we are strong favourites for the game. Hopefully we can get the result that we want. If we lose to the bottom side 2 videos in a row, I'm not going to be happy. We do have a highlight in the opening minute, so that is a good sign. Hopefully we can hold on to the ball. Here's Torres, who's been a good player, good young player. Got 3 goals for us so far. Let's see if he can add to that today. It's a long ball, and they get the ball back. Here's Busio to Kinder. Hopefully he won't be a surprise. Anibaba. Sagna to Ben Marshall. Got his first goal of the season off camera. And we're keeping the ball well here. We need to make some forward moves though. Here's Godoy. Here we go. Akam. This could be a good attack here. We're only a minute in, so we've got some early chances here maybe. It's Marshall as a header and it's in, and that's taken less than 90 seconds. Great start. Really, really good. Second goal of the season for Marshall. Lots of home fans here today. The away support is not that great, but then it's a long way to travel. We're getting about 60 away fans every game, so it's not great. But then, I mean, they're travelling hundreds of miles. What do you expect? It's not like travelling for like the Football League, going from like Charlton to, I don't know, Swindon. It's not exactly the same, so I'll allow it. And we do have a highlight here with the 25th minute. Here is Torres, and Arriaga goes long. Lindsay cuts it out, and here's Saloy. And a long ball intercepted by Arriaga. Here's Torres. Torres still going. And, put it on his left foot. Didn't quite work out. Fernandez down the left for Kansas. Marshall pressure in. But Kansas keep the ball. Gutierrez. Fernandez. Oh, he's managed to beat Sagna. Oh, and he hits the post and it's away. And can Garza clear? Well, obviously, he can. Alright, we're going to go back to balanced. We got an injury. Ben Marshall, what is he suffering from? A foot injury. So that could be ankle, it could be toe. You never know. Hopefully it's not a bad one. We're going to bring on Randall Leal, the other right winger we have. Hopefully that's not a bad injury for Ben Marshall. He scored a goal to give us the lead and now he's off. That's a shame. Half time, we do still have that 1-0 lead. Not been a game of many highlights so far. We got the goal. And they hit the woodwork as well. That's been it so far. But hopefully we can hold on. Marlins really hasn't had much to do again. So we'll see if we can get him involved. Because he's got a 6.4 has done nothing. Torres, we're going to make advanced playmaker on attack. Hinman, we're going to have a Mizala alongside central midfielder. Seeing as we have that playmaker far forward. I'm going to say things are going well, but you're capable of better. Hopefully they can hold on to the lead. Maybe add to it. It's been a decent first half, but I'd like to see a little bit more from them. Oh, David Akam. That was a burst of pace to get around the defender there. Either that or the game just sort of freaked out. I don't know. But, there's going to be a foul here. I think VAR is looking for a red card. It's a foul, but there's no card. Approaching an hour of football. That's a great ball for Akam. And can he get the ball in? No, he can't. He's still got it, though. And it's cleared eventually by Little. We're going to bring on Hani Mukhtar. We're going to keep that advanced playmaker. And we're going to assertively say, I want to see a good performance from you today. Come on. Let's see if we can get something here. Add to this 1-0 lead. Oh, Gartz has now picked up a knock as well. Because this has not been a fun game. We've had an injury and now we have another one. Haven't created too much. I mean, he can throw a ball at least. He's okay enough to do that. He's gone back to Willis in goal. Here's Anibaba. We've got about 15 minutes left of normal time. We'll see if we can nurse Garza through to the end of the game. If not, we'll have to make that change as Akam has a shot, but Mella saves. We do have Lovitz on the bench if we want to make that change. I think we will, because he's not looking in a good shape, Garza. So we're going to bring on Daniel Lovitz. That is all 3 changes made, so hopefully there's no more injuries to come. Really hope that's not going to be the case, but hopefully we can hold on to this slender lead that we still have from the first 2 minutes of the game. Well, one header by Sanya. Here's Emerson Hinman to Mukhtar, and a long ball goes for Mullins, but good interception by the defender. Garza, who's still on, haven't made that change yet, it hasn't gone through. David Beckham. Oh, he's taking it past a couple of shirts, taking a couple of people out of the game. Good tackle by Gutierrez. Garza's still forward though, and it's Mukhtar, and his shot's blocked, and it's Hinman, and it's at Mella. Is it Melia or Melia? It's hard to distinguish between L's and I's. It's Melia. Alright, we're going to go defensive. I'm annoyed that we haven't scored more than 1 goal here. We look like we've been the better team. But we do have 2 and a bit minutes of stoppage time to play. Hopefully we can hold on to the lead. We just need to keep the ball. That's all we need to do. Ball forwards. Arriaga wins their header. Godoy. Need to deal with this pressure now. Lindsay with a cross. Again, headed away. We're good in the air, it seems. Need to try and kill them off, though. Mullins. Godoy. Beckham. This could be the final blow here. 93rd minute. Beckham. And Lille. And it's off the underside of the bar, and it's clears. Squeaky bum time, definitely. Squeaky ass time, as we're in America. Do they say... I don't think they say bum in America, do they? It's ass. Or back. I don't know. Behind? What else do they say? Like, English, we've got so much slang for, like, the bottom of the bum. I don't know why I'm talking about this. This is Football Manager. And I'm talking about human anatomy. Why? There is a late cross here, though, and it's headed over by Fernandez. That would have been annoying if that had gone in like, the 95th minute. But it's another win, 1-0. Would have liked more goals, but it was a solid performance. Ben Marshall got the goal, unfortunately went off injured. Garza also with a bit of a knock. Hopefully they're okay. But a solid performance. Defensively, again, we were pretty good. That's Felipe Gutierrez, who I remember as my first signing for Stoke on FM16. I signed him from Real Betis. Okay. It's been a while since we've seen this guy. That was a good performance. I'm going to say it was a good win. You know, we dealt with the pressure pretty well. Bit disappointing not to get more than the 1 goal, but it's another 3 points. They were managerless as well. If we'd have lost that, not only were they bottom, but they were also without a manager. So let's have a look at like chance creation. Couple of chances created, a good few key passes, most of them coming again from Hinman, because he really can pick out a pass. He's good at that. Godoy also with a couple. So yeah, good performance. I'm happy with that. We stay 3rd place. We're the only teams we've played so far. We were the first fixture of the day, it seems. So hopefully some of the results go our way and we can stay there, but we might drop a couple of places. We'll have to wait and see. Looking at what's coming up, we do have our very first US Open Cup game in June. A little bit of a way away though. I don't really want to do 6 games off camera. I think we'll do Orlando City next time, or Houston. We'll do one of the 2. Try and maybe pick things up a bit, because this is episode, what, 7? And we're not even halfway through the season yet, are we? Not quite, no. So we'll try and pick things up a bit for the sort of second half of the season. I'm going to try and aim for Houston. So we'll get through May next time, and we'll start June. We beat Houston 4-0 in the home game, so we'll see if we can get a good result away from home. So the 3 teams that we're not going to be meeting this season are Cincinnati, Inter Miami, and Chicago Fire. So we're not going to be seeing those 3 teams next season. We will be facing them next season, because next season, unless the game gets it wrong, we should be in their conference. So we'll see them next time, and we'll try and get those on camera. But yeah, they're the 3 teams that we're not going to be seeing this season. The other 10 teams from the Eastern Conference we will be meeting. And we're going to face Houston Dynamo away from home next time, because I think the past 2 or 3 videos we've done have been home games. But things are going very well at the moment. You know, we've lost a few games, we've dropped some points, but we are performing way above we were expected to. We are definitely exceeding expectations. Hopefully we can keep it up as we move into the second half of the season. But anyway, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, do consider subscribing and turning on notifications. Next time we will have a Houston Dynamo away from home, 4-0 at home. Hopefully we can get a result like that, you know, avoid defeat, try and get another win next time. But I think now that we've got all the rules and regulations out of the way, you know, we're getting into some football every video now. It's good, and I'm enjoying it. So hopefully you are too. For now, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.